Well, well, well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right. You found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, people. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go! Heavily, yeah, there's like the heavily versus... Oh.
Saying you're muted.
Uh-oh. He's muted.
Let's try that. Let's try that again.
Everybody.
So, imagine he did a really elaborate
It was
intro.
an amazing
a
intro.
second
I
ago.
told you all the
We
secrets
haven't
of the
even
channel,
heard the intro.
but I'm not going to repeat it now. So, you lost out.
Fix this in post.
It'll be in the
Yeah.
it'll be in the VOD. Check the YouTube.
Yeah,
But you have to
Yeah.
watch it like 10 times in order for it to actually pop up. But until then, let's introduce our cast. We'll go around with starting with Jeff, playing as Jack Steele. Why don't you give us a little
Hello.
synopsis of Jack Steele?
Jack Steele is a aspiring male model. He's an ex vendor. He was working at a very nice resort that happened to explode. He played no part in the explosion, of course. It was not his fault. And now he's looking for a new
All
job.
right. Then we've got Felix playing as Zach Rathorn. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Zach?
I was Zach's supplier, but apparently he thinks I'm dead. So he's moved on with his life to find a new. I'm working on. I was his upstream, and so he was my downstream. So I'm a little pissed about that. And also, I have been trying to uncover some corruption that was going on, the shenanigans that happened last episode. And I've been trying to get a message out about like xenomorphs and mad experiments and shit. And now I'm stuck here, and apparently somebody decided to trank me because I was talking all crazy.
I mean, you were like following me and sneaking around and saying crazy things, and I was worried that you had maybe had some cryo sleep sickness.
I think that's a great cover story. You just secretly wanted to get me sleepy.
Well, Chance, tell us a little bit about Brother Theo and
Speaking of which,
and his experience.
Well, brother Theo, his friends call him Theo, but his mama named him Asmotheus when he was born. He here is the one keeping the peace at this here camp of believers and transcendental, evanescence-seeking, future peaceful people.
All right. And then, of course, we've got our returning military folk, starting with Billy Wildstar playing as Staff Sergeant George Wildstar. Just give us a little breakdown of him.
He's your typical, war-tested, rugged colonel, Marine. And after the last mission he was on didn't go so hot, now he's trying to put the pieces together and see what how he can salvage the mission with his right-hand man and a couple other familiar faces. So he's just trying to put everything together right now, really.
All right. Then we've got Erm playing as Corporal Ermageddon.
Get ermed.
Yeah. He's made it through all the seasons so far. Unfortunately, he lost a leg on the first season. Now he's missing an arm. And even if I get it back, it's probably just going to be glitched. So, yeah. Other than that, right now, he's just depressed. So.
Fair enough. And then finally, we have another new character, Bruce Gaskins, playing as Mick Evans. Tell us a little bit about Mick.
So Mick recently lost everything due to being kidnapped and taken advantage of. And now he's on the planet, escaped from his kidnappers, same planet as these guys, escaped from his kidnappers and trying desperately to get off planet before they catch him.
All right. And then, of course, as is tradition for the beginning of the show, we should go through and do our buddies and rivals. We'll go through the same rotation. So Jack Steele, who's going to be your buddy and who's going to be your rival this time?
Muted.
Jack Steele is hard stuck buddy with Zach Rathorn. It's hard to, and I think for the meta reasons, I'm gonna pick Brother Theo as my rival today.
Okay. Zach Rathorn, who's going to be your buddy and who's going to be your rival?
Yeah, like literally the only person I trust in the whole universe is my downstream. So I'm picking Jack, even though I'm certain he's somewhere because I heard screaming. So that's that was the crazy talk, was I heard screaming while I was in crowd sleep.
You've been suspicious of everything so far, so.
Yeah, I am very, very suspicious. And
symptom of crowd poisoning.
Yeah, the one time I don't get crowd poisoning. I think that Brother Theo is going up on the rival board because I can't see the other two, and they didn't jam a needle in my neck, so.
Okay.
Technically, the nurse did, not me.
Technically, yes, you're absolutely right. Maybe I should actually. Can I name her as my rival? Sister Soldier. Or does it have to? Is it better if it's a PC?
It's better for you if it's PC because you have a better chance of actually, interacting with them more. But
I can go and pull creepy stuff on the NPC.
Yep.
I'm stuck in a bed, tied down, and she's in charge. So I think I'm going to run into her a few times.
Yeah. So your start there, but yeah, I
won't
say no.
I'm going with Theo though. Yeah. So
okay.
I recognize the hand behind the needle.
He led you to the needle.
Led me to the needle.
You led yourself to the needle.
Nobody made you. Well, yes, technically we did make you put it in your arm. Anyway, sorry, shutting up.
All right, Brother Theo.
The guy that just got tranked. That's definitely my rival. He's at this time the biggest threat to keeping the peace at this camp. And the least threat to keeping the peace at the camp is the guy that seems to be just happy watching old DVDs and scrolling porn on the internet, Mr. Jack.
Okay. And then Sergeant Wildstar.
Brother Theo for my rival and Armageddon for my
Everybody
buddy
hates
guy.
me.
I'm not your buddy guy. All right. And then Armageddon.
Yeah, I thought you forgot me for a moment.
Nope. I just forgot what order I was
Gotcha.
in.
Unforgettable.
So, Wildstar is going to be my ally, and sort of take that Zach sort of just abandoned us. So he's going to be my enemy this time. I'm going to dislike him more than myself this session.
All right, fair enough. It's a good start. It's a progress, right?
Yeah, progress.
Character development. All right. Oh, wait. We lost Bruce Gaskin. Oh, there he is. Bruce, you're fading out. Oh, there you are. Okay.
I'm here.
Who's your buddy and rival?
Sorry.
Snowstorm. Over
So
there.
my buddy is I think it's Jack Steele. If you agree as GM that when I was on the outskirts, I saw them bring in one guy by himself.
You've got a pretty good feel for like where everything is in there, and I will accept the fact that you might have some knowledge that there's somebody that they're kind of keeping away from everybody else.
Okay, so then it's gonna be him, and then the jumping on the bandwagon of everybody hates him. Brother Theo is my
Okay.
rival.
Okay.
So I'm everybody's rival. Nice.
I mean, you're almost implicitly set up that way. So I'm just gonna.
It's good to be
here
needed.
Make sure
I
that
mean-
the peace is kept and
So
everybody's healthy while you
Either that or
guys
everyone's just trying to
rest
farm the
until
easy
your
points.
rescue ship arrives in a few days.
He's been nothing but nice. It's true. Y'all are terrible
Right.
guests.
What?
Yeah, we are. We suck.
All right. So with that, our brave survivors awoke from cryosleep to find themselves in a mysterious colony, seemingly nestled within the secluded ravine. The walls rose high around them, with a sense of both protection and confinement under a shield of protective domes. Brother Theo, a guiding figure within the colony, approached each survivor, offering welcome and introducing them to the enigmatic way of life. Jack Steele found himself faced with the proposition: the distribution of royal jelly, a potent new product with promises of significant gain. His acceptance, driven by curiosity and ambition, set the tone for his new role among the colonists. Meanwhile, Sergeant Wildstar and Armageddon began to warm up to Brother Theo's ideals, drawn by the promise of understanding and unity. Armageddon sought out Brother Josiah for aid in finding a replacement for his lost arm. Yet not all was as serene as it seemed, as Zach Rathorn, less swayed by Brother Theo's words, initiated a shadowy investigation of the colony's hidden agendas. His pursuit ended abruptly as was caught and sedated, temporarily detaining him within the medbay, his curiosity and suspicion remaining unabated. As the day unfolded, whispers of unrest persisted. Mick Evans, a man with a plan, plodded from the shadows. Intent on sabotage, he aimed to disrupt the status quo by targeting the sanctuary's air filter, a distraction for his own escape, or perhaps something more. As we venture into today's session, the tension simmers beneath the surface, threads of conspiracy and revelation intertwining. Power dynamics shift, and the air is thick with secrets yearning to be unearthed. With that, we're going to start with the scene of Sergeant Wildstar and Armageddon entering the local bar, which is where they were headed at the end of last session. As you step into the local bar, a subtle shift in atmosphere greets you. A transition from the stark, sterile environment of the colony to a warmer, more inviting space. The bar is enveloped in a soft amber glow, courtesy of vintage-styled lamps that cast long shadows across the room. The walls are adorned with relics and memorabilia, perhaps echoes of lives left behind, lending the space an air of personal history and forgotten stories. The bar itself, crafted from reclaimed wood, stretches one side of the room, its surface polished to a soft sheen by years of use. Behind it, shelves are lined with an eclectic mix of bottles, each containing the colony's own blend of spirits and brews. Their labels worn, and the scent of aged wood mingles with the aromatic traces of herbs and spices, creating a comforting olfactory tapestry. Scattered throughout the room, tables and chairs form clusters where colonists gather, engaging in quiet conversations and shared laughter. Here, the undercurrents of secrecy and solemnity seem momentarily softened, replaced by camaraderie and the soothing buzz of mundane chatter. In the corner, a small stage hosts an ancient jukebox playing a distant melody, a tune from a long time past. Its notes, chat, if you want to pick which song that is. Its notes winding through the air like a gentle current. A few patrons sway subtly to its rhythm, lost in their own reflections or drawn into the music's nostalgic embrace. And behind the bar, Father Caleb stands as the overseer of this tranquil haven. His presence is reassuring, his demeanor inviting, and his eyes hold a spark of knowing wisdom as they rest upon each newcomer with familiar face alike. The bar is more than just a place to drink and respite. Here, with this cozy enclave, you can find pause, a moment of quiet against the backdrop of complex, enigmatic existence.
If you behave, you can have cake. Keep the peace.
I don't know. I sort of want to go mess with that jukebox. See if I can rub one of my glitches off onto it. Glitch the jukebox. Get the whole bar mad at me.
Just be careful. You remember what happened the last time you took your glitch out.
Rubbing a glitch off? Is that what they're calling it these days?
Oh, man.
All right.
I'm going
Let me
to
backtrack
look for
there.
a table.
I'm going to go to the bar and
While he
order a
does
drink.
Okay, so Don't Stop Believing. That's what we got playing on the jukebox. We'll start with that.
Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. All right, so I'm gonna find a table in the corner for us to sit at.
It's Yoko's cover, though. We should glitch it. It's a Yoko cover of Don't Stop Believing.
Is there a Yoko cover?
Someone just started shrieking
Yep.
halfway through.
All right, and Irma, you said you wanted to go to the jukebox?
No.
Oh, you're just messing.
I'm going to go to the bar and get a drink.
Okay.
Less chance of pissing people off for glitching my drink than the jukebox.
So you think.
All right, bring it on.
All right. So you said you're going to the bar?
Yeah.
All right. Father Caleb obviously sees you walking up and welcome. I see the new arrivals have found their humble refuge in this colony. The tranquility here offers a chance to reflect and recharge. What can I get for you?
You got any whiskey?
Of course.
And does 10 space bucks cover that? This is all I've got.
No need, our treat.
Oh, thank God. I could use a helping hand.
Free booze, and you still want me to be your rival?
First one's always free.
What's it say?
No, I picked Zach Rathorn.
Nice. There's one friend.
We have one not
Not quite a buddy
enemy.
yet, though, right?
He looks at you and for your friend over there?
Prospect friend.
Sir, what can I get you?
Give me a whiskey, no rocks.
So two, please.
All right. He begins to pour it for you. Yeah, it's good to have some new people pop in. We don't get too many new faces. But I think you'll find the life here is simple yet pretty fulfilling. Each of us, we have a role to play in maintaining the balance and ensuring our continued prosperity. I don't know what life's like been for you guys, but it's pretty nice here. He slides the glasses over to you.
Yeah, it seems pretty peaceful. Is Wildstar next to me, or is he sitting at a table?
He's sitting at a table.
Okay. Well, thanks again. I'll be back, and I'm going to stick my hand into both of the glasses to pick up both glasses and take them over.
Gross.
Since I only have one hand.
It's sanitary. It's whiskey.
He plops the drinks down
Sure.
in front of you with the
There we
scissors
go.
embedded in both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna swish my glass around.
Sir,
That's all he's gonna do.
cheers to
Cheers.
us making it off, and I'm going to down it. What's our plans now? What are we going to do?
I'm not sure. What do you make of these guys?
I mean, I don't know. They seem peaceful and just getting along, but every group, has their secrets, as we've seen in other situations. I just hope it doesn't come down to what I've had to do in our past.
Yeah, we already got burned once. We don't need to do that again. That's for damn sure.
Yes, sir.
I guess we better try to figure out a way to get off this rock.
I'm thinking that take the day, at calm, and then tomorrow see if we can find a replacement arm, and then also start working on the way out of here.
We're told a rescue ship
They
was on
said
the way.
they said a transport was coming supposedly.
Come
So
on,
we
sir.
can look into that and see if that's really a possibility.
Sir, can we really trust them? Like, I know they've treated us well so far.
That's why we're going to double check. Let's see what information we can find out about this transport that's supposedly coming.
All right. This is why you're the leader. I'm just curious where that damn Rathorn went off to. He fucking left us.
I don't know, but it's better just it'd be
Yeah.
best just to let him do his own thing if he's not bothering us.
You're right. We'll just,
He knows we had no choice. We were doing what we were told.
yeah. Either way, we need to get out of here and report back in to someone.
And then as you guys are talking, Sister Clara starts to wander over to your table. And she kind of greets you. She doesn't sit down. She just greets you, with a little bit of a nod. And she says, I sense great potential in both of you. I hope you guys enjoy your time here. Let the serenity seep in, and perhaps you'll find what you didn't know you were searching for.
She's from the mess hall, right?
Sister Clara is actually, yeah, she's from the mess hall. Or sorry, no, that's Sister Claire. Sister
Okay.
Clara is the, where is she?
Not very creative.
Yeah.
I was thinking that they were all assigned this name by Brother Theo. So this is
You get a new
Sister
name
Kate,
when you
Sister
join.
Clara,
You
Sister...
come in, yeah, you get a new name, like a pope.
Bill, you're Bob,
Claire,
you're Billy Bob,
Claire,
you're Jedediah Bob.
Peace.
Serenity now.
So Sister Clara is the spiritual person of the enclave. You got to kind of see her a little bit when you guys were passing by the prayer hall earlier.
Armed to the teeth.
Yeah, it definitely does seem like that around here. I'm just overwhelmed. I need to take a night to myself. Thankfully, you got this stuff to calm me, and maybe we can visit and talk about things on our end tomorrow.
Yeah, we appreciate your kindness.
Well, of course. The Guardians, they take care of us all here. Even those who are only with us a short time.
That's kind of them. Who are the Guardians again? I'm sorry for my ignorance.
The Guardians, they're our protectors. They're ancient guides.
I see.
What do they look like?
Well, they can be seen in different forms. There's an evolution to becoming a higher being, and if you've seen the statue above our prayer hall, those are what we commonly refer to as the engineers, and they've paved the way for us to evolve ourselves into something more like the Guardian.
Huh. Man, that seems like a lot to take in. Hold on, I'll be back, and I'm gonna go to the bartender and grab another whiskey.
And she'll keep.
Do you want another one, sir?
Affirmative.
Did you drink the first one?
I'm just slowly drinking. I'm not chugging it.
All right, I'll go grab two
she'll
more.
keep going on. She's like, within our community, we hold a firm belief in ascension into our final forms. It's a transformation guided by the ancient wisdom of our creators, the engineers.
Oh, okay. That's wait, what?
Oh, yeah,
transformation?
But it's only accomplished through faith and enlightenment. That we get to draw closer to its divine destiny, and we never know when we're chosen. We'll be here one day, and then the next we won't. We'll be evolved and moved on to that final evolution.
What does this transformation look like?
We don't actually see. Once you've transformed, you're not of this area, this world anymore. It's not of this body, the spirit.
Interesting.
One of the stages may involve being a dog or a furry. So
Yep.
yeah, I think it's already starting. I think that's Brother Maynard over there that was reaching enlightenment.
Have you ever seen anyone transformed?
Not personally, but we know what happens. You can still feel it. You feel it. Occasionally somebody says they see a glimpse of the ascended. Usually dark shadows in the passing. You get that feeling of that you're being watched or followed. That's usually a guardian looking over your shoulder.
Interesting.
It's like, well, if you need anything during your stay or have any questions, or you just need to seek some answers, don't hesitate to ask me or any of the brothers or sisters here. We're all happy to have you.
Okay, all right. You said there was somewhere we could bunk up.
Yep. They can assign you a bunk down at the in the residential building.
Okay, all right.
And then she'll kind of excuse herself and walk back to another group of people in the bar.
Just gonna kind of shake it off, like, what the hell? But mildly interested. That's the weird part.
I'm assuming I got my drinks and back
Yep.
at the table. All right, plopping down the drinks again. Sir, cheers. We made it out. What you have to say?
I'll cheers him and just take another sip.
And Umbop will come on the radio next. Also the Yoko Ono version.
Somehow she really came back hard.
I heard something about some sort of transformation.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about, and honestly, she couldn't tell me either. So, part of me thinks it's all bullshit anyway.
Yeah, you're telling me. There's no sanctuary in this life, this existence. Finish my drink.
I've seen some shit, but I don't know about that.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do while you're here?
Not really. Just want to have a couple more drinks, and then I guess we'll make our way to the
The
residential.
jukebox is actually playing on speakers
Or-
throughout the entire
well,
camp.
what-
Yeah,
what
yeah, I
time
think
is
through
it?
the whole camp.
It's starting
Follows you
for
around.
morale.
It's dusk now. It's starting to get dark.
Starting to get dark.
Does that sound
And
good
you
to you,
also
sir?
know that Brother Josiah at the
Affirmative.
workshop is supposed to be working on getting you an arm, too. So I don't know if you want to make a pit stop on your way back, but...
What's up, Alice?
Ah, yes. Do you mind if we do that? All right. After 2 more of these, I'm going to go grab another set.
All right.
Yeah, let's get by
I'm good for now.
Then we're going to transition to Mick Evans, who is planning his sneaky sneak, fire and explosions and whatever over.
I'm trying to remember what kind of equipment I have. So I would presumably, hopefully, have some kind of equipment to scale down this wall carefully without making a lot of noise. Like the wall, I say the wall, there's like a cliff face surrounding the encampment, right? Yeah, so I'm going to scale down the cliff face as the first thing, and then make my way towards the workshop so I can try to find something some chemicals, some flammable chemicals, ideally in a jug.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for, but who knows what I'll
whiskey.
find.
Let's get
Whiskey would be good, too.
Let's get a mobility roll.
Okay, cool. I actually get a bonus on that because I'm stealthy. So I'm gonna also, so you get a +2 modification to mobility, to move undetected when I'm doing it. So
Okay.
I could use
and I am
that.
trying to be undetected here. So I just clicked mobility, but it didn't give me an opportunity to put my bonus in. So I have to maybe
What's
I
your
don't
bonus again? +2?
so,
All right,
+2,
go
yeah.
ahead and,
I just-
where it has the D6s in the middle of your sheet, just do 2d6.
2d6, okay.
That'll be your bonus.
Got
All
it.
right. And
Oh,
then,
that's- oh, I
6 to
see.
5. Okay.
Oh,
So that is a
added
success.
together, not
Yeah.
Cool.
Great success.
Yeah, on the 6-sided die,
So-
6 is a success, 1 is a failure.
Got it. Makes sense. So my 5 and 6 were good.
Or not failure, but a stress if it's a stress die. Panic.
So I'm climbing down carefully, and then make my way to the workshop.
Okay. Let's see here. Are you gonna run into anybody in that time period? Go ahead and give me another mobility roll. For stealth
Okay.
specifically. So it's quite a bit, and we'll make sure that you can get over.
So I mean I used my bonus for the last
Yep.
one too, because it was. So I just do the same
Yep.
same roll. Okay.
You have to do the main roll too.
Okay.
So you got 1 success there. Okay,
Can-
3 successes.
Can you see those individual those dice? Because I only see just the total.
If you
of
hover
7.
over it.
Ah.
All right.
Good deal.
So, oops. Make sure that everybody can see the die roller there. All right. All right. So you actually have some stunts that you can do in addition to this because you have 3 successes. Let's see here. So for mobility, let's give you some options here. And there's some good ones. Alright, so for mobility, for every extra success you roll, so you get to choose 2, you can give 1 success to another PC in the same situation as you, which doesn't really apply at this moment. You can gain +1 modification to a later skill roll relating to this one. Or you can do something super impressive with your stealth.
Okay, so as I'm rappelling down the cliff face, I grip onto a rock and it breaks loose, and it's about to fall. And I am so fast, I reach down and grab it and catch it and hurl it back on top of the cliff so it doesn't make a noise when it lands down on the ground. And then I'm gonna finish because I'm so good at this.
All right, and then for your other
Climb down.
success, what do you want to do with that one?
Oh God. Okay. Well, considering I'm still being stealthy, can I save that for my next
Yes.
stealthy roll, or does it have to be specifically about being stealthy going down?
No, it
cliff
can be
face?
stealthy for your next stealth roll. And,
Cool,
and this
I'm
is
gonna
your
save that second
journey
one.
from down the cliff face all the way to the workshop. So if you want to describe
Gotcha.
that whole scene, go ahead.
Okay, cool. So, hang on. I want to be able to look at the map here. See if I can use that. I hear it in the distance. Seems like it's coming through like speakers all over the park for some reason.
Yeah.
All right, so I make my way down this cliff face, and I'm sneaking behind the residential quarters. Through the glass, I can see some people settling in for sleep, I suppose. And I'm carefully
Not
hugging
in the bedrooms,
the cliff
obviously,
face.
but like the public areas.
Yeah, people making their way to their rooms, I guess, huh? And then I'm gonna I come back here. I make my way through this junky part of the workshop until I find some conveyor belts and maybe some workbenches somewhere. And that's what I'm looking for intensely. I almost knock into something, but I'm very stealthy and I don't knock into it. There you go.
Okay. Very good.
That one wasn't as good as last.
It's all right. It's all right. Okay. So inside the workshop, what specifically are you looking for?
Something that's gonna be flammable, something I can set on fire. Just create. I want to look for the air intake system and the filter system, and I want to set a fire around that area to draw, possibly catch the building on fire. But if nothing else, to create a fire that is triggered a few moments after I leave the area. So I want to create some kind of remote spark device or something as well.
Okay. Are you setting the fire in the workshop, or did you want to set that at the sanctuary?
Nah, the sanctuary. I'm gonna go find the filtration system, presumably
You're
on
just
the
finding
outside.
stuff
If there's
to do that here. Okay.
Yes, the equipment. I don't have anything that's gonna be flammable on my person.
Okay. So the things that you're going to be able to find easily in this that probably make the most sense are going to be like blow torches, acetylene torches and stuff like that. That you can easily work something up with that. And in terms of striker and fire making devices.
Well, I think I have a survival type kit. I just need something that's flammable that I can, like a liquid that I can pour everywhere. I also kind of want to imagine like pouring gasoline everywhere.
You have
around
stuff like that.
The
There's going
equipment
to be
stuff.
tools that are probably supplied by
Cool.
some kind of fuel like that as well.
So I'm gonna grab a jug of fuel, and just gonna double check in my bag, make sure I have something here to start the fire with.
You didn't
Maybe
start the fire.
Maybe I don't actually. I only have 2 items actually. I don't have anything. So yeah, I'm gonna grab like a blowtorch. I'm gonna look for let me see. Do I have any skill in electronic stuff? No, I don't. I'm an idiot in that stuff. So yeah, I have 0. So I'm not gonna be able to set up anything. So I'm just gonna have to set the fire and run. So I'm gonna grab the blowtorch and the explosive liquid and make my way then towards the sanctuary. It's a much longer hike towards the sanctuary, so I suspect I probably can't run on my original roll for that.
Yep,
But
we'll do one more,
just a
but you have
guess.
a bonus, an extra bonus die for this.
Okay. So I roll 3d6?
At the top,
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
4.
You do your regular roll and then 3d6.
at the top middle, there's
Okay,
also where
so-
you see it says base and then a number, kind of underneath like 1 die 6 and 2 die 6. You can hit
Yeah.
that base
Uh-huh.
drop down and pick how many dice, and then hit the roll to the right of that.
Okay, so I'll do that after I click the mobility. So do mobility, and then I get 3 extra d6?
Yes.
That's epic. All right. So there's the base, and then I'm going to hit what? So I hit the
Move
base,
it to
and then I
3
can
and then
hit...
hit roll.
Oh, just hit roll. Okay. Does it know to roll 3d6?
Yep.
I guess everything's d6.
Yeah. All right, so you got one
Okay.
success.
Or this is D3.
So that's, I mean, still, you're going to get there. So if you want to describe
Great.
your move from
Cool. All
From
right.
the
so
workshop
go-
over.
Scrolling out here. Okay, so with my equipment in hand, I'm very careful to hug the buildings and scoot quickly through the open areas, and I come behind the recycling center and past the bar. I'm a little nervous that I might run into somebody on the way from the bar, like it appears to be happening. And I hear that song. It's like someone just kept reloading the same song into the jukebox for some reason. I could have swore I heard Umbach going through the speakers 5 minutes ago. can't
It was
possibly still be
always
same
burning
play,
since the
so.
world was turning.
What's the next
And then
song?
Billy Joel comes on, and I remember that song fondly, and it makes me think of my family and how angry I am at these assholes. So I'm gonna scoot. Oh, I see some guards here, so I'm gonna actually try to cut through the cut around, hug close to the hydroponics building. And I guess this is where it gets sneaky. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't go that way because that's sneaky. That's gonna run me right through the guards. Let me see. I probably want to go behind the hydroponics building.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go, instead of going up, I'm gonna go around over here and then up past between the hydroponics building and the power station. For a moment I think about setting the power station on fire, but then I realize that I might hurt myself too much, and I don't know much about electricity. I just need to get the hell out of here. So I'm behind the hydroponics building, and I feel myself creeping up on that highly sensitive area. And there's a lot of stuff overhead, some sort of conveyance system, some other equipment nearby. Can I tell if any of it is the equipment that I'm looking for, that like a filtration system?
So-
I don't have a lot of technical experience, but I do see equipment. I think there's a lot of stuff here in this picture.
You're traditionally essentially a colonist. So, as you approach the sanctuary dome, its grand presence looms ahead, a testament to a higher purpose intricately woven into its architecture. The dome itself is a harmonious blend of ancient design and modern engineering, its smooth, translucent surface appearing almost ethereal under the filtered sunlight that's waning in the distance. Intricate symbols and ornate carvings swirl across its exterior, each telling a part of a sacred story that fuels the colony's beliefs, its metallic form reflecting the sun's rays as if in reverence in the horizon. Surrounding the sanctuary, protective walls rise from the rocky valley, sheltering its sacred place from the harsh elements and the watchful gaze of the unknown. Your eyes are drawn to a series of air filters perched strategically along the dome's exterior. These massive cylindrical fixtures hum softly, their intricate meshwork barely visible beneath the layers of accumulated dust and sand. They stand as sentinels safeguarding the purity of the sanctuary's air, ensuring the environment within remains untouched by the outside influences. Each air filter is connected to a web of conduits snaking along the dome, merging practically with the sacred iconography.
Iconography.
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for.
Sorry,
surrounding
I'll shut up.
No, I appreciate that.
Doesn't sound like a real word. I think the AI made that one up.
As you observe, a gentle breeze carries subtle whispers past your ears. The muted hums of the filters blending into an almost melodic harmony. The sanctuary dome emanates an aura of protection, a place where believers are said to find communion and transcendence. But behind the serene facade, there lies an undercurrent, a sense of mystery, of secrets too sacred to voice aloud, beckoning the curious and the devout alike. So there you go.
I don't know what the hell this damn thing is. I'm gonna grab that. This building looks so damn pompous after what they've done to me. I'm gonna dump this crap all over the filtration systems. And I'm gonna look around for a stick or something I can set on fire. Is there any sticks anywhere? Or a bush or
Hey,
bramble?
hold on. We don't have that on the jukebox. We didn't pay the rights for it.
Yeah.
No sticks.
Yeah, there's not sticks, but I mean, if you passed by the hydroponics lab, I mean, you could in theory grab some flammable.
It's all right. I'm just gonna take off my shirt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
how ripped
sort
are
of
you?
roll it into a
do
ball.
A little bit of fan service for the audience here.
There you
How
go.
ripped is- Not you, I meant Nick.
Oh! I thought you meant me. Oh well, there you go. That one's free. Next time you have to pay. So I'm gonna take my shirt off and then set it on fire, just the end of it, and then toss it towards the thing as I run north. I'm gonna try to run behind the building, and hopefully, I'm assuming that the shirt is gonna land anywhere near the vicinity of stuff I dumped, and it's gonna catch on fire.
Okay.
And my goal is to then make a circumvent go behind the sanctuary, behind the armory, the administration building, over to the docks.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you fling your shirt. It ignites the air filter area there. There's a kind of oxygen that gets filtered in with all that stuff that's over there. That ignites and explodes, causing a very big disruption. So
was I able to get away from the explosion?
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
Was that at the workshop or the sanctuary?
That was at the sanctuary. He went to the workshop to get the supplies, then hiked his way up to the sanctuary. Just barely missing you guys.
Okay.
Which is why I dragged your guys back out.
Did you walk out while he was running by, or?
Well, I mean, realistically, you guys wouldn't know the difference because you don't know everybody here. So.
Right.
All right. Let's move on to the scene of Brother Theo coming to check on Jack Steele.
Hello again, my friend. How fares you well this day?
Go away, I'm baiting.
I go away, he's baiting.
First, not
No,
first.
it's fine. I'll click off my. I'll click off my headlamp and. Hey, what's going on, brother? What can I do for you?
Just checking to see that you're well taken care of and how you're feeling about our future business establishments.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's kind of starting to smell in here a little bit. I mean, I don't know about you. I don't know if you've been in cryo for a long time, but I haven't taken a shit in several weeks. And what I just unleashed back there, you there's not even a toilet in here, man. That's just the corner. Do you think maybe I could get out and stretch my legs and, I don't know if you have someone to like a scooper or something.
I mean, you stretched everything else. Your legs are next.
Well, I think in your line of work, you understand the value of privacy and the kind of work that we have. One can only protect their own interests, particularly when they don't know the risks of what they're sharing.
Well, I mean, I don't. I think if it's that risky, I mean, I'm transporting this stuff, right? I should at least have some semblance of what it is and the risk of it behind it. I mean, people are going to ask me what it does.
Oh, we've got demonstrations. I can show you videos of what it does and can do for you. That's easy to display.
Wow. I mean, anyone can see it. It'd be a lot better if I could, see it in person, perhaps. Maybe a live
We
demonstration.
might be able to provide you a sample, should you so wish.
No, not for me. I'm watching my figure.
Then I'm afraid the best I can offer is the safety of this establishment and all the comforts it can provide for you.
Oh, all right. Well,
At this moment, a large explosion goes off, not that far away, which obviously, Brother Theo, that sends alarm bells through you.
I'm gonna have to ask you one moment to stay right here. I seem to have an issue that I need to deal with, and I close and lock his door.
All right. With that, go ahead and give me. How do I want to do this?
Felix, is that a new coat?
What?
Felix.
Hmm?
I don't remember him having a coat last time I saw him.
What? I always have a.
Is that a new coat? Looks like a new coat.
Oh, yeah, it's a brand new coat. I've never worn a coat or a hoodie before.
How does it feel?
That feels
you
pretty
like
good.
it? Yeah. It looks nice on
Is the
you.
AC going?
Sorry.
It's a nice new coat.
Noticed that.
Got a hat too. See, got my hat.
Oh,
It's amazing how wearing
So-
a coat really shows off the chest
I
furs that
really
you don't
makes the
see
guy.
when
It
you're
really
not.
dress the guy up.
I was
I think
just
it's the
laughing
chest hair
because
off.
I was.
Look, I mean, like,
noticed
I
it
think
earlier.
I think that Chance and I need to stand up for the camera, and and just really up the ratings for the show.
Fashion show.
Fashion it off. Yeah, we're gonna have a wall. We're gonna have a runway off. We're gonna be on the beach. We're gonna have a beach off.
Save that for the
Gonna
Only
feature
Architects page.
Yeah,
Sense
that's-
trap.
All right, give me, Brother Theo, give me a Comtech roll. With a, give me a -1 modifier for being in a rush.
Okay. I believe that's wits, right? So drop the last dice. Yeah, one.
Okay. All right. So what I was trying to do is establish that you know, with your haste, that you were able to lock the door. So, all right. All right. So, Jack, you're kind of stuck here in the room again.
Do I have what stuff is
It's
in here?
the refresher. You have like a entertainment.
What of my what
Oh,
of
your
my stuff
Let
is
me
in
pull
here?
up your sheet real
He has a refresher in there, and he's pooped in
Yeah,
the corner.
Don't tell him where to go.
Get out of this room, man.
All right, let's see here.
You can't cage me. I'm not an animal.
So you have
Apparently
your
you
uplink.
are.
You have your uplink. You have your nap relief. I'll say you have your liquor.
do I have my maintenance jack?
Yeah, I'd say you have your maintenance jack. The only thing you wouldn't have is your knife, your shotgun, your stun baton, and your dipping dots freeze.
All right. I think Jack is pretty sure that something strange is happening at this point. So I think he's gonna try and maintenance
Okay.
jack the door open.
Go ahead and give me a heavy machinery roll.
And then so I get
You
the
do.
+1
Yep.
for the jack. Is that how that works? Okay.
That's the only roll? That's not right.
No, I have 2 in there.
Do you have a modifier? A different modifier set up?
I don't think.
That's
So.
Your
weird.
strength roll, your skill
What's the
roll.
what should the modifier be? Should the modifier be 2?
What does your jack give you? Is it +1?
Or 0?
Yeah, so just +1.
+1. 1.
Okay, that's better. All right. Right.
That makes sense.
So yeah, you use your maintenance jack and you basically kind of pop the lock open. The door kind of gives a little bit of a weird bending noise, and then it pops right open.
I'm gonna grab the rest of my stuff. Just kind of bundle it up and slide out the door into the hallway, and then I'll shut the door behind me and like kind of like poke at it, pretend to lock it, and just walk away.
All right. Let me try to get this a little bit better. Get my window capture here a little bit better.
Did they give me clothes, or am I in my own?
You are in your own.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna blend in.
No. No, you won't. There we go. There, administration. Perfect. Okay. All right. So where do we go from here?
Where am I? Oh, there I am. What's the?
So this is the administration building. There's basically a bunch of rooms that kind of obviously look very similar to the one that you're in. There's like several of them in this area.
Mm-hmm.
They go out into think of like a doctor's office, right? You have the hallway that has all the exam rooms, something similar to that, where there's a front desk out there, which there is somebody out there. You can hear somebody out there typing away and working on stuff. And then it opens up into like a more of an office space area.
Right. Okay.
And it's connected to because you can kind of see like the front of the dome area there, where that enters into a second dome across the way.
Right. Is there like another end to the hallway that leads the other in a different direction, or
there'd be like an emergency exit about in the other direction. Sure.
Oh. Well, don't mind if I do.
Again, that's going to be locked, so you'll have to either pop it or try to hack it.
It's not a very good emergency exit.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, I'll look around. I'll look around and think to myself, well, this does seem like an emergency. Yeah. And so, all right. So I guess I'll try to jack this one open.
Go ahead and give me your comm tech. Yeah, I think you have something that helps you with that too, right?
No.
Oh, okay. No. I was thinking your uplink terminal, but it doesn't look like it does that.
No, I'm not sure what that does.
I think that allows you to control things remotely, like drop ships and things like that. All right. So, despite your best efforts, again, you can't seem to get this one to budge. It has like a combination pad, or well, actually, I have more of a, I guess, probably like a combination pad type.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was the first thing I tried.
What kind of combination an asshole would have on his luggage?
1, 2, 3.
Well, we could try to
4.
kind of just go through the front desk.
Suck.
It's
You
Mega
can attempt
Maid,
to
sir.
sneak.
She's gone from suck to blow.
Suck.
Yeah.
God, I need to watch
All right,
that
well,
movie
let's,
again. Sorry.
We'll go for an attempted
Okay.
sneak.
So what I need from you is a mobility roll. Let me check what kind of modifiers there are for being in close range here. Sneaks page. I know they have to do an observation roll to detect you.
Right.
Okay. All right, so it's a -1 for being in short range. Yes.
Is my modifier?
And then they have observation that they have to roll.
Okay, so. Oh. Well.
Got 2 successes. Okay, that's good. That is good. We're going to do this. All right. So they only got 1 success. So you were able to sneak past.
Do.
Slyly work your way out. Now you're kind of in this like intermediary hallway between the two domes.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Father Luke's going to be heading back this way, so he'll actually be exiting there. So again,
Right.
this other building is more like a series of offices, as opposed to like bunched in rooms like the other one was.
If I see any of their like robes on the way out, I'm gonna try and grab a set.
Let's see here. Give me highs or lows.
Let's go with lows.
There were no robes, none of that stuff in
robes.
that space between.
Man, don't you know you always got to take high?
Okay. Yeah, I know. All right, well, I'm gonna keep.
I get the feeling they were probably in the supply closet on the other side somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably ran right past them on the way out.
Oh wow. Next time.
Should have checked one of the other rooms. Yeah, I guess I'll keep making my way out to what looks like an exit. But actually, I want to try and get outside. I think that's the plan.
All right. So you'll be able to do that in this area. Whatever, you can exit, from either side of this. It's basically like a T hallway. Exits on both sides and
Oh, okay.
Or all 4 sides rather. And these are not locked. These are open.
Okay, so I guess we'll.
All right. So going that direction, you
Kinda
do
sneak out
see
this.
there's smoke and fire coming from the large dome in the back.
Okay. Well, I think I want to try and go down this like towards the prayer
Okay.
hall then. But as well as kind of depends on where you said this
Yeah,
father
he's
was
kind
going.
of slowly working his way out of the administration back over to the med facility. So if you want
Okay.
to wait for him to pass.
All right, yeah. If he's crossing, if he's crossing, then I'm gonna try and
Okay.
sneak down behind him, like get down this way, and then yeah, kind of I guess peek
Okay.
inside.
Then, oops, wrong thing.
Kind of like sneak around this back area against the wall.
As I am heading towards this emergency, the first person of mine, the first cultist that I see, I am definitely grabbing them and directing them to go to medical to make certain that Zach is still there.
Okay.
Because he's my first suspect here of whatever might be happening. It's probably Zach. Go find out if he's still there. If he's not, you let me know immediately.
So you
You are
probably
just pandering for points, sir.
You'll
good
probably
plan,
run
though.
into Father Luke then, who was heading back that way anyway. So he'll kind of rush over and do that as you're working your way over. All right. So the prayer hall. I mean, it's like it's basically like almost like a town hall. It's not your traditional church, like with pews and stuff like that, but it is a similar format in where you have spaces for lots of people to sit and kind of congregate together. It has religious themes to it, but they're very much geared towards the engineers specifically. But outside of that, it's there's not too many things that make it seem quite as religious as most of the religious factions that you're aware of.
Okay. And then, is it like livestock over here?
Yes.
Now's no time for a date.
Ahead of me.
Are you implying that he would date a heifer? He said livestock, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm cruising for
some
chicks.
I just wanted to use the word heifer in a sentence. I never used that word.
Woodstock.
Sorry.
All right, so you're heading over towards the livestock area.
Yeah, because it looks like the livestock and like this storage stuff like that. I'm trying to find some clothes.
All right. Due to the timing of all this and how tight knit it is, I'll do it a pause there because there's potential for running into people. And then we're gonna flip over to. First, we're gonna flip to Zach in the med bay. So you weren't knocked out, but you were sedated.
Okay.
And basically, kind of you're super loopy. They kind of want to leave you in the bed so you weren't like really going too crazy, and you're waiting for them to bring your drugs back, which they do.
Bring my drugs back.
All right, I've got I got Naproleve X. Yep. Does it look like they have it all here?
Yes. Father Luke comes in with your stuff as you're kind of zapped out in the thing.
Okay.
But before he walks in the door, you hear a large explosion going off in the complex, and Sister Miriam kind of like takes her attention off of you and kind of goes over to the window to look to see what's going on, and that's when Father Luke kind of comes barging in the door and is like, here's your stuff, and Sister Miriam will kind of come back over and since this stuff is very unfamiliar to her. She will kind of give it to you to do with what you will.
Oh, good. Thank you. Oh, this is good. I'm gonna pretend that they are checking on the seals and everything. Has it been interfered with?
Not that. I mean, it looks like it's been opened. The best you can tell. I mean, you probably assume that, but nothing's missing. Doesn't look like it's.
No, I mean the vials themselves.
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's like somebody pours tea in it. I remember this trick from med school. I pour tea into your Naproleve. Yeah, because are they distracted too much, or is it pretty much?
Father Luke seems very focused
do things
on you.
blow up around here all the time?
No, this is unusual. We don't know what's going on here. Hopefully, they'll send something out over the speakers in a few minutes.
Because I keep hearing like a Hanson song. Yeah, no, I'm not hearing the fire. You know, I actually am
Maybe we should give
hearing
you
an
another
oddly
sedative.
appropriate Billy Joel song right now.
Maybe we should give you another sedative.
Yeah, so I'll just, I'm just gonna chill out here because I don't think I'll resist the other one. So I'm just gonna sit here and get drugs and get no points. Okay.
You can hit yourself with a never sleep before the sedative.
I don't have one of those. I have an X drug. I don't know what that does. What does X drug do?
I'm just waiting for our first
It's got
character
that X factor
X
though.
drug.
to have died of sedative overdose.
Oh, that's true.
Here's a sedative. Here's another
Yeah,
sedative.
I can hit.
Here's a
You're
part.
playing
sending good
aliens, and
messages.
you died from NyQuil.
Right?
Yes, I died of NyQuil.
Yeah, right?
I'm gonna see what I can do.
Worst ways to go, definitely on this game.
Yeah.
Way worse ways to go.
You could have your dick. You could have your dick shut off and be jettisoned into space.
I know. Or have your
Or
dick shut
try-
off and not get jettisoned into space, which is so much worse.
Private
Is it though?
Winter.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He
Oh,
survived the
no.
whole season without a dick.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Private Vinter.
And his privates.
And then drowned in the sea.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, I gotta pee first before I do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Dave,
Of course.
I'm pee shy. Where can I go?
There's a restroom right back here
Is there a corner?
in the restroom.
I start staggering toward a corner.
Everybody
Father
is
Luke,
the
could you help?
corner
And Father Luke will
for some
kind of
reason.
like guide you over to where the bathroom actually is.
Okay, is the bathroom in a closed area away from what's her name?
Yes.
And does it look like another? I'm looking for an escape route essentially,
So in terms
or I
of
get
that,
jammed with another needle. Sorry.
no, in terms of that, I mean, again, this is going to have another emergency exit, in the back there, probably where the bathrooms are. So you could attempt to try to flee out that way.
These are the OSHA violation ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta
Um,
pick which one of the 7 keypads is the right one.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
How's your
That's.
comm tech?
Oh, thank you. Yes. Well, I'm gonna see if I can. Do I think I can take Brother Theo or Brother whatever?
Father Caleb or Father Luke, sorry.
Yeah, Father Luke.
I mean, he's
Shit, I got a 0 in close combat. I do not think I'll be taking
so
anybody.
maybe not. You don't feel great about it.
I'm gonna. Oh, I know. Yeah, if I go in, I'm gonna start making myself throw up because that's a talent I have that was not under the general ones.
Mhm.
That's how I stay so thin.
Underrated.
Yeah, it's an underrated skill.
I never feel like I need a roll for that.
Nope. Good for expelling aliens too. I'm gonna use that for the alien expulsion segment. I'm just gonna
Smart.
start throwing up and convulsing, and say, "Oh God, fuck! What was there sulfite in that sedative?" And I'm just gonna start thrashing around, trying to use some form of manipulation to get him to leave and get help, and then try and duck out the emergency exit.
Okay. Go ahead and give me. How do we want to do this? Let's do this with a manipulation roll,
Okay.
and we'll do it with versus command.
Well, I can, in theory, push compassion, which would suck, but I think that'll work.
All right. Was that your?
Um,
Oh no, you didn't do your manipulation yet, right?
yeah, I think I get a +0. It just says I can push empathy skill twice, which I guess doesn't mean anything really.
So what pushing is, if you roll it and you aren't successful, you can choose
Oh.
to add a stress level and re-roll.
Oh, I can just. Oh, and pushing it lets me avoid. Okay.
Yes. So but that skill you can, if you need to re-roll twice, you can do it. You just add an extra stress each time,
Okay. So I just
unless
press
it says otherwise.
And you roll a panic roll for each new stress you
If
get, right?
you roll the little face hugger symbol on the stress die.
Okay, just that.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I think I pressed it.
Don't see it popping up.
No. How do I make this work? Oh, I press the button. Oh God.
Yeah, manipulation.
I forgot it pops into
there's-
some
there's-
other window.
yeah,
Right.
it's
I
asking
got
for
a
your
floaty.
modifier.
Yeah, I got a floater. 0 modifier, right?
Yep. Okay. Good thing you had that stress die already there. So you got a success. So he falls for what you said, and he runs back to grab Sister Miriam, giving you the ability to flee to the back door or the front
I'm
door.
gonna try and flee. I have 3 points of health, so I have no idea what that's about.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I
3?
have 3 marks on my health bar. I don't know what that's
Yeah.
for.
Your starting
That's all
health
you got
start
left.
is your whatever your base strength is.
Oh. Well, this won't go well. All right. So I'm gonna make my way and try and hit the keypad or what a bar or whatever. I'm just gonna try and, I don't know what my affectation is here.
All right, give me a Comtech roll then.
That's wits?
Yep.
Yes. Oh. Okay.
Okay, you
I
get to the
got
keypad.
a yellow.
You go to, try to punch in a bunch of numbers to see if it could work. Every combination you've tried seems to not work.
1 1 1 1 1. Did I try that?
Yep.
I thought this was an emergency exit.
Yes, but it's done through.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
I mean, is this like is this in a right to work state?
Yes.
Is this the emergency exit in a right to work state?
So-
Okay, got
Welcome
it.
to Missouri.
Welcome. Yeah, I know. Welcome to Iowa. The
That's
12-year-old.
when you finally leave the door open. It's
Yeah,
just
the
bricked up.
12-year-olds who do clean the meat machines here are definitely, the hog slaughtering it definitely,
it's easy access for the people that live here.
yeah. Okay, so, I'm gonna try, damn it. So, can I do the push thingy then?
You can.
Because I'm a little
Push it.
scared, so I'm gonna push that.
Alright, so
What
you
do I
add
do?
a
I give it
stress level and then you roll again.
Okay. All right. This double.
Okay.
Hey, I made it. Good.
So it didn't work the first couple times, and then you start speeding up, and you're starting to put more combinations in, and then you find one that actually works, and boop, and the door just clicks
Good.
and slides open.
It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Figures. Well, that means I have defeated my rival's plan.
To keep you
I'm
locked
gonna
up.
stick to that one. Yeah. This is a personal conflict. All right, so I pop out and I stagger out. I have no idea where I am.
Okay. To your left, you can see where the big dome is. There's lots of smoke and fire coming from over in that area, and you see a
Okay.
bunch of people kind of rushing over in that direction. None of them seem to be passing by where you are.
Okay. That's in which dome is this?
It's over by the sanctuary.
Oh, that's
Top left.
bottom. And that's the bottom part. I'm gonna head toward where did I think dumb question. Where did I think they hit our shit?
In administration.
Which is where I am, right?
Well, you're in the medical facility, which is right next to the administration. So.
Oh, okay. Sanctuary's right. Oh, the sanctuary has all the good. Oh, I wanted to go there. Damn it. I know all the real secrets are there. I got my drugs. I'm going to the sanctuary.
Okay. What path do you want to take for that?
The one that's not going to get me caught.
Okay.
Do I see any handy robes or any of this shit nearby, or am I? Well, I'm in normal. I'm in
robe.
Yeah.
colony
You're in,
clothes.
you're in colony clothes.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep my head down, and I think I've got some stealthy things, and I'm gonna try and Let me see. I'm gonna hop between waste processing. If that makes sense.
Okay.
I'll
Go
just
ahead
try and.
and give me a mobility roll.
Okay.
You're going to be passing people probably in short range. However, there's a giant distraction going on. So I'm still going to give you a +1 modifier overall. Once
Okay.
everything's tallied up.
See if I can. Oh, +1. Okay, submit. I
Okay.
have no idea what those are.
So those are.
One,
Shouldn't you have an
two,
extra stress die?
Yeah, well, I have one stress die.
I thought you already had one though.
They zapped me with goof juice.
Yeah, you should have a second one.
Well, all right. You want me to reroll?
Just need you to roll 1 for me.
How the hell do I do
And I'm
that?
gonna. They're in the center of the sheet. There's like a roll buttons. You can do a 1d6.
I see it.
Okay, you're good.
I have no idea what a 3 is.
Three
but
is-
I'm
3 is okay. You don't want a 1.
don't want a 1.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect. So yeah, same thing as Mick. You have the ability to either perform an amazing feat if you want to, or you can choose to get a bonus on your next roll in terms of any kind of sneaking stuff.
Is that per? How many do you need? Have I got 2 successes?
For
Spare
where
or-
what you're doing right now, I mean, you're already succeeding. So it just really
Yeah.
depends on if you want to.
I just didn't know if I could, if I had one one that I could save and one that I could
Nope.
stunt with, or do I just use it all up?
You can do either or both.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna save one for whatever, and the next one is gonna be like I will go with a stunt. Essentially, is if there's anybody near me, I'm going to actually like try and like shadow somebody that looks like they're headed for the sanctuary
Okay.
without being, I want to see if I can get follow somebody who's getting in.
The most obvious thing that you would see is probably Brother Theo at this point.
Shit. Well,
He's
how about
generally
how about
coming
I
from the
stunt
center.
to stay away from his ass?
Okay.
I think that if you, I think that would give me, I think that would be a good use of my stunt, is I spot Brother Theo and go, nope, at least getting a heads up on him, I think is worth my stunt.
All right. Well, let's switch over to Brother Theo real quick. So you've exited the med bay. You talked to Father Caleb, or sorry, Father Luke. I keep getting those two mixed up. Sent him in, and you started rushing towards the event.
Yeah, run towards the sanctuary where the explosion is.
So you get up there, and Elder Samuel is there with some of the guards, and they're actively trying to use fire extinguishers to put out the fire that's raging there.
Does it look like this fire is getting ready to dangerously spread or under control?
You don't think the fire is going to spread, but what you do feel is that this is going to make breathing inside the sanctuary very difficult and dangerous. And you know that's very important place. And there's things that are going on down there that are very important.
Anybody around that's kind of like looky-looing, I'm going to send one of them over to the admin building to turn off that damned alarm.
Okay.
And
Sister Lydia's nearby. She can run over and do that.
Lydia, turn off that damn alarm. Give an all clear. Tell everybody things are under control.
Okay.
And for security, I'm going to be having whoever's on security looking into this, but I want to look around and see if I can figure out what caused it, who caused it. What I can figure out, was this an electrical fire, or was this sabotage from one of the new people that I've been giving shelter to and asked to stay peaceful?
Okay. Let's go ahead and do... Let's see. What do we want to do for this one? Let's do observation. I feel like that's probably the best use of that.
4 successes.
Oh, man. Okay.
Wow.
So what I'll ask you in this is, because you succeeded, so you're going to get some information that'll tell you something there. How much of the 3 others do you want to save for something future, or do you want to me to be more detailed with the description?
I'll save one of them. I'll save one of them.
Then, all right. So you can definitely tell this is not a mechanical failure. That's the first nugget you can tell. You see pieces of a shirt that look like it's the catalyst for this, and you can see that there's fuel remnants in this area. Like this is something that sparked from some kind of sabotage.
I'm pointing it out to security and tell them as soon as it's under control, find the son of a bitch that broke it.
Okay. The extra information you're going to see here is you will have let's see, we need 2 really good nuggets for you for all those successes. We'll give you
Shirt is not from the colony or anybody that just woke up from the colony.
so yeah, the first one is going to be the shirt. You know that it's a colony shirt, however, it is very dirty, which you know you're colonists, and nobody usually can have a shirt that looks that old and dirty. And the other nugget that I will give you is being this is a area of barrenness and dust and sand and everything, footprints. You can see where they came from and where they're headed.
So where they came from was the wall?
Where they came from is...
Oh, no, it was towards the medical
yeah,
building for the workshop and stuff, yeah.
It was the space between the hydroponics and the wall. I'm clicking on it on the map there.
And where did they go to?
They started heading north along the wall behind the sanctuary.
I'm going to grab somebody to go with me, and we're going to go north.
Okay. So with that, I'm going to pause again, and we're going to go back to Wildstar and Armageddon. Pre-explosion, you guys left the bar. You guys wanted to head to the workshop.
If they're there, I'm grabbing them. They're soldiers, and so far they've been friendly.
You wouldn't have passed them just yet. Because again, this is before the explosion hit. So at this point in time, you're still with Jack. So you guys are heading to the workshop. Let's see here. I think I have something for this.
We are the watchers on the wall.
Okay. So you guys are entering the. Well, as we'll say is it being a dusk. There's you don't run into anybody at the workshop, but as you enter, you're immediately enveloped in the distinct aroma of metal, oil, and the faint tang of welding fumes. A testament to the industrious undertaking that occurs within these walls. The workshop is walls are lined with a myriad of tools and machines, some of which appeared to be cobbled together for remnants of advanced technologies and salvaged parts. Workbenches cluttered with projects in various stages of completion stretch across the room. There's surfaces strewn with tools, blueprints, and assortment of mechanical components. A few colonists. The ambient sound is gentle. Symphony of clinking metal and whirls of machinery kind of hum in the background. The occasional light flickering from the overhead fixtures, casting a warm glow across the scene, illuminating dust motes and that dance lazily in the air as there's a little bit of airflow coming through. All right. As you make your way, as you're working your way through the workshop, kind of looking around.
Hello.
Nobody's there.
Hello.
But Ermageddon, your attention is drawn to a shelf tucked away in a corner, partially obscured by larger equipment. It holds an array of curious devices, tools that defy easy classification. And among them is a peculiar collar that catches your eye. It's crafted from sturdy, matte black material. The collar is adorned with subtle, unfamiliar symbols that seem to almost pulse with latent energy. Its surface is cool to the touch, and upon closer inspection, you notice small embedded sensors and actuation points that suggest this device has potential control functions. And your thought immediately goes to, oh, maybe this might control like a robotic arm or something.
Wait, it's
Yep,
a collar?
like a control collar.
Huh. Maybe I
Probably
can
true.
find an arm that it's linked up to. Sarge, you see any arms around here? Obviously, mechanical arms.
It's for the heifers.
Do I see any arms? around
There's a
here?
lot of cluttered stuff around, so I mean it may take some looking around, but you don't see anything obvious. But
Can I press any buttons on it to see if
so
anything
that's how you know it's
moves?
a control thing, is you can tell that it's supposed to react to sensors like on you, so you have to wear it in order for it to trigger anything.
Does it have little cat ears too?
Hell no.
Do it.
Never put
Do
on
it.
hands.
Put it on.
You want an arm, don't you?
I mean, maybe you put it on and you
Whatever you're
move
gonna do, we gotta get
How
moving.
strong of a feeling do I have that this collar controls an arm?
You feel pretty good about it. I mean, what else could it control? It's got to control something cool, right?
All right.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it soon
All right.
because we gotta.
I
we gotta get
guess
moving.
I have to put it on.
So far, it hasn't been glitched, so you better hurry.
That's true.
I feel like it's already been glitched and it's gonna hit when I put it on.
All right.
But apparently, I've got this gut instinct that it's gonna lead me to a new arm. So I'm gonna struggle and like.
Yeah.
All right, got it
You
on with
click
one
it
arm.
into place. It almost hums a little bit as it comes to life and starts to flow with a little bit of energy. You feel it
Oh god, it's
almost
a shock.
clasp on a little bit in a little bit of a tighter format on your neck. And you feel like you're connected to something, but you're not quite sure what.
I'm gonna try to wiggle whatever it is and see if there's any motion in the room.
You do that. Nothing in the room seems to move. But at that same moment,
Do I?
you guys now hear that explosion that everybody else has heard. That seems to shake the colony.
What did you do?
So, just to get this correct, didn't put any explosions next to the
Correct.
workshop, right? He grabbed explosives from there. Okay, I misunderstood that for like half the session. Anyway, that wasn't me. I'm gonna try again. If I roll an observation roll, will that help at all?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and give me an observation roll.
Okay. Great, because I just spent 5 experience at the beginning of this session to level it up to a 2.
Oh boy.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Which doesn't help
can push
at
it.
all. No, I am not putting
Okay.
nothing. Actually, no, it's a
Brother
stress.
Theo's the only one that
That's,
survives
yeah,
this
it's just a
hectic
stress level.
campaign.
So it gives you an extra die, but it also
Okay,
gives you
so-
a chance to panic.
Okay, and I can reduce my stress level anyway with my banter. Yeah, I'll push it.
Okay.
Come on.
Yes, Mr. Black Man, this is your caller.
Grim has an
Hey,
advantage.
I
it
got
says.
Okay.
successes.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's right. You do have an advantage too. We forgot about that.
Oh, and an advantage.
So, actually, take
Thank
your
you,
stress away.
sir.
We'll treat this as your advantage roll. So you don't like basically a free push.
It's like Calgon
Okay,
take me
so-
away.
I would only give
Yeah,
one
one
success
success.
then.
But still, it's successful, right? So you feel an arm move, right? You feel like you are connected to something that has an arm that is responding to your movements. but you feel like it's not here. Maybe it's outside.
Okay. Well, Sergeant, I feel a connection to something. I think it's an arm. I feel like it's an arm. I'm going to go feel it out over there. Get it? Feel.
Nice.
Anyway.
Is that
Nailed
what we're
it.
calling it these days?
Well, considering that we've now heard
you
Hey,
guys
Mike-
heard the explosion.
My character
I
drank
want
a ton of whiskey here, all right? Give him a ring.
More whiskey.
I want to start looking for something I can make weapons out
Okay.
of, or if not, just like a weapon itself.
So you could choose to pick up like a wrench or something like that, like a tool to use as a blunt object. There are also, like I said, there's blow torches here that you could also pick up.
Okay, how
blow
many
torches.
of them are there? Like, are they like handheld? Are they
Yeah,
like
like
just
little handheld.
handheld? All right. Well, I'll take as many as I
Okay.
can, I guess.
So like a bag full of wrenches that you can just chuck at somebody.
More of
You
the
can dodge a wrench.
blow torches, but I will take.
Yeah.
If you can dodge a
anything.
wrench, you can dodge a ball.
There are three.
Okay, I'm not looking around and deciding who's queer bait, who's washing the tires.
There's three blow torches left.
Okay.
None of them are my old grandpappy's handheld
Nope,
torch,
that's
right?
over in the admin building.
Good. That's
All right, what are you guys doing from there?
I
I
guess we're going
assume.
to head towards the explosion.
Well, no, I'm going out back where I feel
Okay.
this arm is.
It's kind of out where you came.
I'm gonna take the slide, go wee, and then I'm in this back part, I guess. Do I see anything moving now?
Okay. So, as you walk back outside, it's again it's dark now. It's getting dark now. The shadows of the stretch long and foreboding around you, whispering challenges with every step. The weight of the mysterious collar rests heavily against your neck. Its unknown purpose, a constant subject of your fleeting thoughts. Turning the corner, you abruptly find yourself face to face with the creature of your nightmares, a xenomorph. Its sinewy form poised with a lethal grace. Its exoskeleton gleams ominously in the flickering light, and its gaze, predatory and eternal, locks onto yours. For a split second, time seems to freeze as your heart leaps into your throat. The primal urge
Oh, come on!
to flee grapples with the knowledge that there is no escape from this deadly encounter. Yet, something unexpected occurs. Xenomorph does not strike. Instead, it hesitates. You notice its gaze shift downwards, focusing momentarily on the collar resting upon your neck. An electric silence envelops the space between you, and the air pulses with the unspoken connection. Tentatively, you test a
I'm
thought,
serious.
a silent command born from desperation and curiosity. Miraculously, the xenomorph responds. Its rigid stance softens, falling in line with your implicit directive. The realization blooms within you. You hold sway over this fearsome creature.
All right, I'm gonna act this out. So I turn the corner, and I just freeze and see the xenomorph, and it's just like, oh, come on! And I'm thinking of how to run, and then I notice, it's hesitating, and it's just like, sit, and it sits. And just like, oh, Sergeant, come here!
I think this turned into like Abbott and Costello at this
You
point.
can thank Mr. Goliath Man for this.
Oh,
I'm gonna go out and see what all the hubbub is.
Dude, Sergeant, check this out. Do a backflip.
It does a backflip.
Hey!
What the hell is that?
Color. Thing.
No.
Color. Me.
No. No.
Can I keep it?
Oh.
Oh,
But I don't have an
No.
arm yet.
No.
there's a redeem in chat.
yeah, the perfect redeem.
Keep that thing away from me.
But, Sarge, I will pet him and love him and name him George.
George. You're not naming George. Don't say it.
Oh. But, George.
Is this thing giving off any sort of vibe?
I mean, terror.
Like, is it sitting there like eyeing us up, snarling? Like, is it
It looks docile with you guys at the moment.
What would you say about at least using him to, get our stuff back and get it out of here? And then, if everything works out, we can bring him along and I can give him other pets and love him. And
Right up until the moment the battery runs out.
my house name is George.
Yeah, like your Bluetooth disconnects and you're screwed.
Don't you? Oh,
The glitch
No.
give us a good take it away.
Oh, went to 4G.
Yeah, it went to 4G.
Now you
I went to a 4G once.
That's all it took.
All right, keep an eye on that thing.
Oh,
Might make up. If we can bring that thing back, it might make up for
Yes, sir.
losing the doctor.
I'm so excited. Hi, George. And I'm going to go ahead and...
No, you're not naming him George.
Oh.
My name is George.
Oh,
How about Trelfaz?
I thought your name was Billy.
No,
No.
who the hell's Billy?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
And of course,
Rewind.
however, triumph is fleeting. The collar at your neck emits a sudden, jarring buzz. Symbols flashing erratically. You feel an unsettling disruption, a glitch in the fragile fabric of control you once just discovered. The xenomorph begins to twitch, its movements disjointed yet unmistakably regaining autonomy. Panic flares at the brief semblance of command slipping away from your grasp. The creature's focus sharpens once more, with untamed intensity. The balance of power tilts once again, rekindling the immediate threat of the unknown, leaving you to ponder your next
should have
move
seen that coming a mile
as your heart
away.
races beneath the shadow of both discovery and impending danger. Both of you, please give me a panic roll.
And there goes my other arm.
There it goes.
I, for one, I'm shocked. I did not see this outcome.
I mean, I
Do we
admittedly
rate
am
the
shocked
stress
as well.
levels at all?
I thought he was going to have a pet alien for the entire
Me
time.
too.
That's crazy.
look,
For a second,
you want
I was very
that
hopeful.
crap, you play on Sunday night. You want that pet crap, you show up Sunday night.
Yeah.
That's oops all familiars there. Yes.
You said panic roll?
That'll do it.
For
Did you
some
say a
reason,
panic roll?
for some reason, it didn't let me put. Oh wait.
Yeah, I got kicked out. It was weird. That usually never
Okay.
happens.
Luckily,
Oh, does that?
let me double check my chart, but I'm pretty sure both of those rolls are just fine. Panic roll 105. Made myself a cheat sheet. Yep, yeah. So you guys are both fine. You swallow the fear that the immediate situation. Yeah, out of nowhere, right? So yeah. With that, we're gonna end the session
Oh man.
because we are about time anyway. And it's a great spot.
Thank you, Nat. That was awesome.
So, yeah, those are all Mr. Goliath Man redemptions there.
Yeah, thanks, sir. I appreciate you letting me not bite my arm, give me some hope,
You sure did.
and then almost rip my
He's
other
just
arm
happy there
off.
was a wall.
And I think there's still actually another glitch that we have to get to at some point, but
What?
you can only fit so many in one session.
We're only at one. Let's make it 5 next session.
All right. So I do want to thank
You heard him,
everybody
Chad.
for your
Drop 'em.
participation and chat for yours. Very, very active chat tonight. We always appreciate that. And if you enjoyed it and it's your first time, please hit the follow button down at the bottom right-hand side of the screen because that is super important to us. And tune into some of our other games because we do more than just aliens. We do stuff. We do things like
We do Scooby.
like tomorrow, Cookie Trek at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Cookie Trek, the motion picture loop. The reunited crew are on the newly refitted USS Fan Service, and they rush to intercept the mysterious force rapidly approaching the edge of the Federation space. The first officer and navigator seem to have some special connection with Tarasta, reaching out to them through their magnificent 90s hair. What did the malfunctioning magic mini mushroom drive bring to them? Did you remember to buy Perel and other fine products that you will see in the movie? Simon T. Cat and Rufus T. Robot conclude their contractually obligated Cookie Trek movie stream for the channel this Friday night. So come check out that. Then, of course, there's a lot of vacation stuff going on next week. So Sunday we will be off, unfortunately. Monday we will be back with Star Trek Bajor Rising at 8:30. Some quick thinking by Lieutenant Talus now has possibly possessed Bajoran in custody, and also now has a lead on Cardassians potentially operating clandestinely on Tavine 5 Beta, and Jure.
I believe it's pronounced Jerry.
Jerry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
May lead the team to them. The medical and engineering teams have made a discovery about the mineral veins running just beneath the soil, and these may awaken dark memories, or are they visions in the team? Lieutenant Ezra and Lieutenant Hybe share some of their deepest fears, and they thought that all of the face our deepest fear stuff was behind them after graduating from the academy. As the team joins up and heads to the caves, they may find that they have not even begun to know what fear is yet. So tune in Monday for some Star Trek terror. And then Tuesday we're off. Wednesday we're off, and Thursday we're off as well. So things will start to pick back up again following in that weekend. So
You can also put Friday off.
Friday is also
Rufus is gonna get oiled.
Ooh. Oh, you mean like because he's a robot? Gotcha.
It is a robot. It is, yeah. That's what the T stands for the.
Mm-hmm.
In case people didn't care enough to follow that joke.
Gotcha. All right, and then yeah, we're gonna do a raid. Let's raid somebody. Let's find people to raid.
Get in the pit and try and raid someone.
Yeah. And it's always helpful to participate in the raid, even if you just stick around for a couple minutes just to say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Makes us look a little beefier, popping in
Yeah.
and
Dr. Twitch raided somebody and they were just drunk.
nice.
They were plastered
that.
and we just rolled up
Love
on
that.
them.
All right, let's do this.
I hope we raid another drunk
Let's
person.
raid some more drunks. Bring it way down the list. We'll go about 3 pages down the list.
You'll find them. They're there.
They have like 1 viewer.
Oh, they're there.
Oh, they're there.
All right, we're gonna do the mini terrain domain. They're playing some kids on bikes tonight. So
Oh, cool.
that's one we
Alright,
tried
cool.
to do, but never actually got a chance to pull off. So,
I think that child labor laws knocked us off.
A lot.
Oh, what about
knocked
experience?
the kid
oh,
off
we
a
do
bike
have to do
once.
experience, don't we?
I did knock a kid off a bike.
All right, let's do experience real quick because we totally forgot that. Arm's right.
Hey.
That's
I
my
might have to. I hate to say it. I might have to go a little bit because I have to go a little bit,
Yeah, understandable.
and the desk gets really. The desk is not solid wood, so it doesn't hold up with liquids well.
Gotcha.
No, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Erm keeps all of his
I
parts.
Experience.
I guess it's a little late, but I can't do a hidden stash real quick to pull some money out, can I?
I think
too
in your
late.
stump,
Too late.
your hollowed out stump.
All right. So, did you participate in the game session? If the answer is yes, you all get an experience point.
Hey, one.
Yay!
Yay!
Did you risk or sacrifice something to further your personal agenda?
Yes.
All right. I would say that
Yes.
is definitely true of Mick and Jack. That makes sense.
I want to say I did because I went and pet the Xenomorph.
What is
Did
your
you touch
personal
it?
agenda again? Yours is
Oh, wait, never
yeah, I don't
mind.
know that it lines up specifically with that, but
No, it doesn't.
all right. But I think it will come into play in a minute. Anybody else arguing the personal agenda? All right. Did you risk your life for your buddy PC?
Yes. I didn't go out and just start incinerating the Xenomorph.
Okay.
That is true.
Okay.
My normal reaction would have been to kill it or whatever, but I'll risk my
Yeah.
personal
Felt
feelings.
down the fear to not react. Okay, I'll accept that. Anybody else?
I went looking
Okay.
for mine.
I'll accept that. Sure.
I stood in the way of the Xenomorph from getting to mine.
I tried to protect mine from any potential danger out in the wilds by locking him in his room.
It's fair.
Okay.
It-
I don't know if that's risking your life though.
Damn.
Yeah,
Fine, I
okay.
understand. I'm grasping for
it's
straws
pandering
here.
time. This is the time to do it. All right. Did you challenge or stand up to your rival PC?
I sent brother Lucas to go look at my rival to see if he was still there.
Okay, I'll accept that.
If Brother Theo is considered the leader, then I would say I did.
Yes, I would agree with that.
No.
I didn't directly stand up to Brother Theo, but passively.
I don't know. Well, I don't think I don't think I can go with that one.
Okay.
All right. Did you make a panic roll? I think we had 2 people that made panic rolls.
Yes.
Did you overcome a dangerous event using violent or non-violent means? Technically, not yet.
Yes.
Uh,
Scaling down the cliff wall.
okay, I'll take that. Because yeah, you could have
Yeah,
actually gotten
yeah, that makes sense to me.
I don't know. I was escaping. That's potentially dangerous.
It's dangerous in a sense of like you could get caught, but not necessarily like killed.
Physical danger.
Yeah.
Did you make a significant discovery or revelation?
Yeah, there's a goddamn xenomorph
Yep.
back here.
Okay, I accept that of you two that discovered that.
Somebody's sabotaging my
and
camp.
I would say Brother Theo gets a point for that.
It's not. This camp isn't as safe as we thought it was.
That's true.
Well, that and Brother Theo's definitely not as nice as I thought he was.
Okay, I'll accept that. Your revelation is that things aren't as they seem. Because I think I gave
things aren't what
Zach
they
a
seem.
point for that last time. So I'll allow you to also take that in this one. And then, did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind? So this is anybody who got a stunt.
Oh, I did.
It's me.
I tamed a xenomorph. Just kidding.
And then, of course, did you earn any money? And I don't think anybody earned any money in this particular one. So.
Oh, Erm missed his chance. He forgot to make his money magically
if there
appear.
was any other ending other than you're standing face to face with a xenomorph, you're not going to reach into your pocket and pull out money. So that's the only reason I would veto.
Yeah, like, what am I going to do?
Yeah,
Throw it at him?
Take this money.
All right, now let's do our raid to the mini terrain domain. Now that we've settled all that. And then, of course, obviously, if you guys have experience, go ahead and spend that and use it and buy things if you got enough. And we'll go from there.
Got him.
All right. Thanks, everybody, again. And we'll see everybody next time.
See you, everyone.
Thanks. Bye.